Also, guys, today I'll be sharing you several things I wish someone actually told me before actually learning anything AI automation or AI agents at large. And I hope this can be the ultimate playbook for surviving and profiting from the 2026 AI reset. By which you can actually be able to cut through the noise and be able to build things that actually works and be able to probably make tons of money out of it. So let's dive straight into the video. So first of all, before you actually kind of get into the real stores much more, let us kind of talk about like something on a wake up call. Okay, the 2026, you're already in 2026 right now, which is kind of the reset is here. The transition from learning AI to deploying AI is already happening. This is no more like a say or something anymore. These are things we're already seeing everywhere, and everybody knows this is the thing that market actually demanding for right now. So the market demand for AI agents kind of skyrocketing more than you can actually expect. So what is AI automation? Okay, the first thing here is what is AI automation. So the traditional automation is kind of it's basically writing code, Python syntax, JavaScript to like kind of their logic exceptions. So their logic that are written in code. If X, then Y, they are static and deterministic. Okay, it can break on edge cases. Maybe if you're doing something that is not supposed to come in, maybe it was supposed to kind of be a text and you put in a file. So it can actually kind of break on edge cases. So it requires software trigger, something to actually trigger the workflow to start running. Okay, so now let's go to the same definition but to AI agents. It has dynamic reasoning. Dynamic reasoning based on things you actually give it, based on information, the prompt, and the context of things you actually give to it. It can adapt to new data and handle exception. Digital employee is perfect. It's just the identity is like it's a digital employee with perfect memory, following exact instruction 24/7. It doesn't break out of the rule. It just go straight. Stay here, do this, 24/7 is still working on probably working on the task you give it to it. And it's always there for you 24/7 without very breaking it straight. So how do AI actually work? How do they work in plain? So the thing here, we're not going to be kind of bring things to be in a technical so but try to be able to, to explain it in such a way that even a fifth grader can actually be able to understand the basic of what AI agent AI automation is. They aren't just putting text anymore like our normal ChatGPT, just putting the charts, putting in the text, it gives you back everything, and you're like, okay, yes, it's cool. They are reasoning agent that can make decisions. That is like more like ChatGPT, and also trigger physical action inside your existing software stack. They can do work on your behalf. They can they can write code on your behalf. They can trigger your workflow and they can kind of run your system, your web browser, search on your behalf, do research for you, and then give it to you like kind of send it to your DM, private DM, like Telegram, WhatsApp, Slack, all those stuff. So all those platform that you can actually imagine of. So just like an entity, the entity, this is the reasoning, this is the model, this is the AI. Then you give the AI, you give it tools that you can actually access, that you can be able to use, give it to like it could be a database, chat, maybe WhatsApp, your CRM, your business CRM, and also probably API documentation, maybe for you like use it to do web research and some stuff. And then everything, the API and everything like equals to autonomous action. Okay. So another thing, the important thing here is why should you care? Okay. Well, let's have this analogy of if you have a business, you want to grow a business. The normal playbook is that if you want to scale a business, you have to hire more people. But right now, I'm telling you, you don't need to hire more people. The fewer the team right now, the better. Because that makes you have the high power there and you're able to kind of manage the little team you had without actually stressing out. Okay. So the reward people like hire more people, protect scale and higher liability. So it's higher liability for you like you are going to pay out more cash as salaries or wages and also be able to like you have more liability in terms of managing your employees. But let's have the new playbook right now in which the AI is in the picture. Now you wanted to grow our revenue, then we deploy AI agent instead of hiring more people. Instead of hiring more people, we deploy AI agent to work autonomously 24/7 without sleeping for us. Then give us a lean, hyper profitable scale. Okay, so just like a team of 5 armed with an AI agent network can outspeed a 50% traditional team. That is what is working right now and kind of give you the higher leverage there. If you don't build the agents, you will be replaced by them. Probably you will not be replaced by them, but I can 100% tell you if you are not deploying AI agents right now, probably someone that is using it is going to replace your business or even you at a very larger scale. So where can you actually apply AI agents, AI automation, AI operating system, everything? So this is the AI operating system. Okay, we can actually it can be you can apply it in terms of marketing. You have a 24/7 WhatsApp lead engine that it can access to our text, our messages, everything. You have onboarding, client onboarding, automated document collection, and instantaneous client profiling. You have customer success. Can be maybe you have a product and customers can actually be able to give you feedback instead of you getting on thousands of feedback every day. The AI kind of answer to your question to your customers, your consumers question and give you summary probably at the end of the day or at the end of the or even at the end of the month based on how you configure it. Okay. So project management. It can auto schedule, document processing, and tracking performance. Okay. So what you have here is the 15 is you don't need to be a programmer. 100%. I'm not a programmer. I don't learn. Like I don't even know how to code. Okay. I'm not a coder. So stop worrying about Python syntax. In this 2020, tools like Cloud Code available at a lot of platforms. Cursor, everything can actually think of AI and it can actually able to ship out workflows, softwares, what I can actually imagine. In this 2026 right now, tools allow you to build complex multi-agent system using visual workflows and plain English. The new required skill is logic. Logic, be able to talk to the AI, be able to like kind of route logics and then not in writing syntax code. Okay, this is obsolete. Out of it, no one is hard coding anymore. Even companies that actually build, they'll tell you they're not more using, they're not writing code. Normally, they're using AI to build AI. Okay, so you're using AI to build AI, Python, Java, or whatever. You don't need to be a coder. Okay, so this is just be able to learn the workflow. Okay, first thing I will advise you to like learn the workflow, learn the logic, the routing, like anything or make. But I will really recommend using anything because it gives you the power, the control, and everything. Okay, so yeah, vibe coding. Okay, we want to be like maybe we want to orchestrate a little bit complex multi-agent system to automate the qualification of some other thing like that. So we can use Cloud Code or Cursor or other agents like anti-gravity to build like systems like this. Okay. So we also have the 16 is ready is kind of is just a dangerous myth. Okay. It's a myth. You don't have to be ready. Okay. But you need to like, be able to learn, iterate, be able to build, learn, iterate, build. Okay. We watch tutorial. I've been in the loop. Okay. I've been in the loop. I know exactly how it works. I can tell you at times I just learn new things still happens. But what else? You just have to kind of make sure you actually build real work. Okay. Watch tutorial, you kind of it doesn't make sense. But people are actually making it and are actually working it. They are like, learn, they iterate, same terribles, like they kind of iterate the game what we call build the basic board and tell us every week you are spending watching another video is a week someone else is collecting the reps you are not. Waiting until you feel ready is just a slower, less visible ways to fall. Okay, that's according to Michael Totti. So one of the things that you can actually learn everything in AI, everything at once. There are kind of number thousands of nodes in this platform that I'm talking about. You can literally learn everything. Okay, just pick one side and then learn into the core, and that actually makes you be able to. Okay, so in Grassland, so if I don't launch a generic AI agency, you want to like don't want to be like a freelancer, not freelancer, I want to like kind of grow into starting like maybe probably an AI agency. Pick a smallest viable market. Okay. Remove all the risk using the value equation. Like if you're just starting out, remove all the risk for your consumer for your client. Okay. Just like your dream outcome perceived likelihood of achievement over the time delay that they are wasting and effort they are wasting and the sacrifice. Okay. The prescript should be like I will build a custom 24/7 AI lead engine for your business to cut operational I'm having to cut here, okay, sorry. Operational cost by 30%. I work for free. You just pay for the software. All I ask is the case study went software. And then the case study can actually be reps that you can actually be able to compile together and then be able to charge that person entirely for the work done. So they have the volume negate kind of negate log. Okay. You guys will send in if you're actually going by the code outreach, okay? Now to set code 10x bigger, take 10x the action, differentiate strategies emerge, can't just work at that, okay? The benchmark 20 actual conversation in motion per day is baseline. Okay, you just reach out to people, strategy you think. If you think you need 10 TMs, send 100 TMs, find every business in your niche. Like, okay, send personalized voice notes or quick Loom videos showing a live demo of the bots or the agent answering fake inquiries that actually matters to the business and they will be like, okay, yeah. And then stop pitching and start proving to. Okay. So one of the things I actually think if someone actually told me earlier before now is also the AI automation blueprint is this was it. Learn the logic, okay, master anything and pick one smallest viable market in there. Pick a niche. Yeah, okay, yes. Pitch the free build, deploy the grand slam of use cloud code to solve specific bottleneck. If you're having like a multi-agent, like say you're having a multi-agent bottleneck, I can actually solve with logic. They can use cloud code, anti-gravity, and all those big AI agent to kind of solve the problem. Document the journey, turn the case code study into a organic line project. Start with one agent, master it, and grow your team only when you kind of feel it's the friction. Okay. So if you make this so far, I actually appreciate it. I'm just learning, kind of growing the AI space. I've not really mastered everything. I'm not kind of I don't I'm just you have an agency just starting out and kind of probably document and be able to teach out little things I can. So if you actually come this far, I should appreciate it. Thank you very much. And then I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye guys.